Well, that's a welcome sound. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fledge pack, where the pups are jumpy. We're gonna sleep a little bit longer so that we can see what we're doing. But as you probably caught a glimpse of there, you may have noticed that the pups now have their names. We have Bluebell, Quail, and Sunflower. I want to thank That's a rabbit. That's a hare. The folks in the supporter Discord for sending these in. Again, goodness gracious. Ordinarily, this is something that I do in the comments in between episodes, but because, okay, do you guys want the maraca back? That's right, you do like to play with this one. I suppose you can have the maraca. We've been considering putting stuff up to display there because, of course, we are in the new Lost River DLC map. But yes, ordinarily this is something that I put up for the comments, but because this is all pre-recorded, I wasn't able to do that. So I want to thank them for getting me in advance list names. And if you want to take part in the supporter Discord and have opportunities like this, as well as the chance to be in the community events, see behind the scenes content and more, there goes the maraca, Bluebell's got it, then you can do that by becoming a member of Patreon or supporting the channel through YouTube channel memberships or Twitch subscriptions. And we still do have stickers, so if you're interested in those, make sure to check those out on my Ko-fi. We now have Crow, Aden, and Petra, as well as glossy sticker variants for most of the other designs that we've had. We are very hungry, and the territory is not good. Okay, let's send these guys back in the den. Enough waiting around. Sequoia, I think, already left, it looks like, but we're gonna have to head down here to the Unspoken and mark some heckin' territory, because Lucky Pack is deciding to be a pain in the tail. They attacked us last time, and that almost went poorly. They actually quite caught us by surprise. So I think Crow is a little bit jumpy, but Sequoia seems to be doing her own thing, and honestly, after having to take a break to let Quail recover, they probably could stand to split up a little bit. I don't think that's necessarily going to be a bad thing. They'll cover more ground that way, so I think Crow is going to try to summon his courage and set out into the wilderness alone here to potentially tangle with Lucky Pack, because they've completely unclaimed that hex, haven't they? Absolute jerks. Alright, let's claim this back, you heckers. They might still be in here, but I don't smell them, so I think they may have just claimed over it and then left, and then it finished decaying completely. We can hope, at least. But we've got a lot more work to do. We're gonna probably try to cover the southern side. They took this hex too, are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, we're gonna have to run around to that side of town and take that back as well then. So I guess we're just gonna take a lap around the bottom, and hopefully Sequoia will go towards the north. Are you kidding? You guys are right on, you're seriously gonna be right on my scent post? Maybe if we take a little break to hunt here, they'll move? No, this guy looks like he's gonna move in the direction of trying to stomp on my tail. I think, though, this is actually two herds. They look like they have separated, so maybe if we go right here. I'm not in a fight! I don't want to be in a fight! No, cease! What? Leave! Alright, we're gonna have to use some good old-fashioned brains here. Are they trotting off? Yeah, I think they are. Alright. I was gonna say, we might have to lead them away, but whew! I think we're okay. Definitely think Crow's a bit relieved for that one. He's been getting more and more confident in his abilities, in no small part thanks to Sequoia. Can you fall off of this? I'm gonna do it. You absolutely can. All right, I'm glad I did that where I wasn't gonna just fall into the water, and then I said that and I almost did, and I think Crow has sufficiently scared himself enough for one day. I was gonna say he's finding his confidence, but after that little bout of recklessness, maybe he's feeling a bit more cautious again. Whoa, wait, this door is open. Not that there's a lot to see in here, but interesting. I hadn't even noticed that. All right, this is the hex that was stolen from us. First things first, we're taking this back, although I do smell Lucky Pack. It looks like they've just left that way some time ago, so yeah, Wait a minute! They're headed back towards our den. They're headed right back towards our den, aren't they? Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're gonna reclaim this very quickly. I wanted to claim that, and I don't think Sequoia actually marked the hexes I was hoping she would mark. But we then need to hurry up because they could be going for the den, and Crow is not about to stand for that. Oh, don't tell me I lost their trail. It was so old that it started to fade, although they do seem to have gone in this direction. At least the scents smell strongly in this direction. It was an old trail, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised. Whoa. Did they come back all the way over here? Oh, goodness. They really just cut straight through our territory to get back to their own. Absolute disrespect of it all. Utter disrespect and complete disregard for my territory. Oh, here. Lucky Pack 5 minutes ago? What do you mean Lucky Pack 5 minutes ago? Lucky 4M and 3F. Hey, get out! You better run. You're the ones who attacked the den. I'm gonna give you an extra nip in the tail for Sequoia because she's not here. Yeah, get out. Maybe Crow is finding his confidence in the form of indignance. They raid his territory, they attack his den, they have the audacity to just wander through it willy-nilly as they please. I guess it's kind of incredible what a little bit of indignation will do for you. I did notice it appears that what Sequoia did do was find food, so maybe she wasn't out to mark the territory after all. Did she head straight back? No, she is marking. She's just marking the upper area. I guess she figured we'd go this way and mark this one, which we are going to do now. If Lucky Pack thinks that they can just start claiming at the edges of our territory, we're going to have to stay doubly well on top of it. But I think she might circle around and mark near Ellison Acres. We can hope. Those are the ones we have to watch, but those are also not as strongly enforced around them. They're on the far side from any of the wolf packs, so hopefully they'll be okay. I mostly just want to worry about this one, because I definitely think that Lucky's going to try to take it if we leave it alone. Now, there is one more thing that we need to worry about, and that's going to be finding food for us. We've been catching a lot of hares on our way here, but I think we might also want to try to track down the lead herd. I suspect that they're the ones that we saw directly across from the den that once. So either between that, or I guess just catching enough hares would do it. We do keep tripping over them. Those are bull elk, aren't they? Those look like bull elk. They're isolated. Is this? Yep, I think that's a bull elk herd. Well, it seems like the lead herd, there's also a fossil herd, I think. Coal herd. The coal herd I think was the bull elk. Yeah. Here it is. This is the fossil elk herd. Okay, well, they're right here. Never mind, we'll just do a hunt then. I think Crow can test his strength. They're pretty weakened. We've not had any trouble with them. If we can scare them into... Ooh, that's a little intimidating. Are there two herds here? This is the lead herd. Okay. Wow, they have joined into a mega herd. All right, well, this one's on the run. Is this one a little bit weaker? She's running with her head in a different position. This is not the time to worry about fleas. No. Oh, the one back here was, though. One of them was. It's this one. All right, we took some damage from that, but it's fine. This one's weakened. Crow can use his head, and he can, ouch. Well, apparently he can also get kicked in the face, but we should be able to bring her down, even with our lower strength. We're definitely not a strong wolf. We're only doing 11 damage. However, oh, there's 20. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring her down. Just gotta get a little stamina back, get another good bite. 20 damage, and she's not doing much at all to us. There we go. Now we'll also have a carcass that maybe we can come back to the next day. Oh, it looks like Sequoia has already made it back, and we're returning home with these spoils of war. We caught another bunny on the way. They are so plentiful right now. Crow has just been snatching them left and right. But I figured no harm in bringing it back. May as well just leave it out to chill on the... Oh, goodness. I keep thinking this house is where we're... Is that another? That is another. All right. Well, we'll leave this up here. We'll just start a pile of bunnies here, I guess. And oh, you've carried the maraca so far away. That is the maraca, right? I didn't actually see. Put this up here. So leave them out there, I suppose. I don't know if anything will grab them there. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, I think though we'll probably end up resting because it's we're getting pretty tired, and I definitely still want to give Quail the chance to rest. Now, everybody, ooh, you haven't actually fed them very much. Or you tried to. Let's feed up here, and hopefully that will encourage them to head up this way. Can we feed Sunflower? We sure can. And I think, yeah, that'll encourage the other two to head over in this direction. Sequoia is hanging back. She hangs back quite far from the den, actually. We can go ahead and get a drink, though. This is really handy to have here. I really like this den so far. It's been very, very good. But I think with 3... Yeah, most of them are already pretty full on food. We'll give maybe one more, and then spend a little bit of time playing with them, and then I think we'll let Crow and the Fledge pack get some rest. Goodness. Sequoia just brought Quail back, and Sunflower is sprinting into the unknown with Bluebell following her. Oh, Sequoia, I love you, but I think all of our daughters have taken after you. They seem to just disappear the moment you turn your back on them. They long for adventure. But I think Crow is very happy to see them all healthy and thriving again. He was worried about Quail for a little bit there, but I think he's feeling more confident both in himself and in this litter after she recovered from her illness and after his day went pretty well. That's an eagle. Guys, please go back and... Yeah, yep. I should never speak. I should never, ever in my life speak. Nope. Never say a word. No, we just don't do that. We just don't do that. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, okay. I see the shadow. I see the shadow. Please go back to the den. We gotta watch if we keep... What? No! I turned my back for an instant. My gosh, I want to kill those eagles. At least you can bite the other predators. I think Crow's gonna spend the night in the den. I'm really not sure that Crow could be angrier. I really don't think he could. We were right there. Oh. At least the other predators you can attack, but I suppose Sequoia is probably right. We need to go hunt. Or at least go to the carcass. There's a herd right there. I don't know. I don't think Crow's handling what just happened well. I don't think he is ever going to harbor any sort of kindness towards eagles again. Not that I think he really did. But the sting of not being able to do anything about that, to not even be able to fight back. At least with those lucky wolves, he could bite them on the tail. Could return in kind. But with the eagles, there's really nothing you can do. And I don't think that sits right with him. Is this eagle hunting something? It is. Well, maybe there's one thing he can do. If he can even find it, that is. If he had been able to spot that hair, he would have had no qualms about snatching it right out from under that eagle's nose. I suppose that's the way of things, isn't it? Just when things seem to be going right, suddenly they aren't. I think the confidence he was beginning to build up is not necessarily sticking around. That's a cougar. I was like, I don't think that fox is making that noise. Oh boy. Cougar's a little bit on the larger side. Maybe we'll give it a nip? It doesn't seem to be wanting to leave, though. Come on, you jerk. Give us back our carcass. Maybe we can sneak a bite while Sequoia's keeping it preoccupied? We might be able to... Oh, Sequoia's just gone for it. It's kind of... It is on the skittish side. Crow's gonna keep trying to sneak bites to eat. Until it decides to pay attention to him. Is it? It's still on Sequoia. Well, we're gonna get another bite here. This time it might go after him, actually. The problem is Sequoia is more focused on fighting than she is on stealing. Crow would gladly return in kind, but it doesn't seem that she wants that. Yeah, you better stay out. You better stay out. I don't have patience for you today. And I certainly don't have patience for you. Why do I smell Lucky Pack this way? This is heading into our territory. It was only 1 scent. But I know what I smelled. That's not only 1 scent. What is Lucky Pack doing here? Pups, go back in the den. Pups, go back in the den. Why is Lucky Pack here? Why is Lucky Pack here? Oh, this is not good. Maybe they're not right there, but they're still way too close. It wouldn't be all the way from their territory, would it? No, I don't think it would. I think this means they're trespassing. Once again, we're being drawn away from the area that desperately needs marking, too. There's their trail. And it's not from long ago. Where are these heckers? Just now. Oh, we got, I guess, achievement progress for crossing the dam there. Get out of my territory. Get out of my territory. I don't like you here. I don't want you here. You are not welcome. You are deep into my territory, too. This is not the border. This is not the border. Get out. You're here on purpose and you know it. Get out. I don't think Crow likes this one bit. Did Sequoia stay home? Sequoia did stay home. Oh, I think Crow is starting to get worried as much as he's liked this den. He was able to shelter the pups once, but it certainly didn't work the second time. And he's starting to wonder if maybe he should move somewhere that's more protected. Apparently there's a den up here somewhere, although I don't really know where. Those rocks look promising, though. Nope, apparently it's not. I suppose we'll sniff it out. Especially right now. What is this? There's a den probably under this. There's a den right here and an open door. What is in here? What the? What on earth? Well, that's interesting. A little bit unsettling, but interesting. Not that Crow can read. Maybe this would be a safer den, though. It's right under here. It's pretty protected. The only trouble is it's far from where his current territory is. And it does look open still. It's not exactly sheltered from the eagles. Still, it would be farther from Lucky Pack. Why do I also smell Van Winkle Pack? What is this? Is this Everybody Invades Crow's Territory Day? Is that what's happening here? Because if it is, I don't like it. No one involved me in this decision making, and I'd prefer to not be kicked when I'm down. Okay, I think the scent at least is heading away from our territory. At least it's not immediately evidently in it. We're kind of right on the border here. The scent is strong, but you can see that leads into one of their hexes, so I don't think they're hello house. I don't think they're in our territory. I don't know if that house is either, though. They were certainly right next to it. What is this place, though? I guess we'll cross the border a little bit to give it a sniff. It's an interesting place. Another strange remnant of humans. Lost River evacuation, huh? Another comfy bed. Though it isn't somewhere we want to stay when we have pups. And slightly concerning railing. I don't know, railings that lean out like that freak me out a little bit. In real life, I don't like heights. And something like that I think would be just as unsettling to me as it is for Crow. But we're at risk of getting beat up by stranger wolves. I suppose we better head back. At least Van Winkle seems to actually be leaving us alone. They're just kind of sniffing about the borders. And Crow, I think, is going to make sure those borders are nice and strong so that they don't get any ideas. The last thing he needs is another wolf pack causing him problems. That's just mule deer. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Here we go. These are the hexes that have needed marking. I think Crow feels better finally being able to do it. With the way the stranger wolves have just not been leaving the pack alone. Maybe if he can make a circuit of the territory each day, that'd help. Just make sure there's absolutely no room for anyone to get in, ever. I think he's kind of frantically trying to rack his brain for what he can do to stop at least some of the problems plaguing this pack. There's not a whole lot he can do against eagles. They just managed to get out of the way too quickly for him to sink his teeth in. But with stranger wolves, maybe he can ward them off. Maybe that'll scare away some of the other canines too. That's at least something he can do, isn't it? What? What do you mean? Lucky Pack again? Are you kidding? I was gonna say this didn't look that weak, but apparently they've still been here. They're relentless, they won't leave us alone. Look at this, they're right here, get out! Get out! You don't belong here, this is my territory. There's our heap of things as well, but I think Crow is much too worked up about this. Get out! No, don't you run deeper into my territory, go the other way. Go the other way. Get out! Leave! You don't get to stay here. Get out. Stop running deeper into my territory. Both of you, get out. You think you're gonna run all the way across my territory? No, go the other way. Go the other way. Are they still thinking they're gonna sneak? Are you still thinking you're gonna sneak? No. You're not. You keep turning around. Get out. Oh my goodness, they just will not leave. They are just determined to not get out of the territory. Go on, get back to your own turf. Get out. You're not going anywhere near my pack. Get out. Run back to where you came from. I'm gonna chase you all the way there if I have to. Well, I don't think Crow is at all happy with what happened back there. It's certainly not putting him any more at ease after everything else. He's no longer feeling safe in this den as much as he liked it at first. And I think he might be tempted to move up to that northern one we found. It's quite the leap, but he's just not feeling settled. Too many bad things have happened here, and they don't seem like they're about to stop if he doesn't get out of here. And if even enforcing his borders to the best of his ability isn't going to deter Lucky Pack, it's not protecting his pups either. I think he's feeling that his hand is a little bit forced. But he's also exhausted. I suppose we'll grab this hair on the way back as a bit of a snack. Do the pups at least have had food? It's certainly not difficult to keep 2 of them alive, at least in terms of feeding. Oh, what a mess. And there's another hair here. Goodness gracious, they're just constantly everywhere. At least we're not wanting for food in that regard. But I don't think Crow appreciates those yipping coyotes either. Maybe we better send the pups back in the den just for safety. Guys, let's go back, let's go back. I don't like the coyotes that I'm hearing. Really don't like the coyotes that I'm hearing. I think Crow may actually crawl in there with them for the night. He feels a little bit safer knowing both his pups are with him in his shelter. And with that, I think we are gonna leave this here as the pack rests for the night somewhere where the eagles shouldn't be able to reach them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.